welcome back to Two Homos, 100 Thoughts. It's Armando coming back to you from Dallas. You guys should know this by now.
It's Raciel coming to you from Chicago, and you already know. And in this video, I'm so excited because the trailer for Baddies ATL finally dropped, and I was shocked. Armando, how were you feeling about it?
I was honestly pretty fucking excited because it all looked so professional. And I was like,
Nice.
I
And
was
HD.
excited. I was just so excited about that. It looks professional. It's not the OnlyFans bullshit that we're trying to sell us last time. Like,
Okay, who are
we're
you
not even
telling?
gonna
That was
speak
some
about
bullshit.
that. We're just like they elevated themselves, and I'm fucking proud of them because it looks professional, and that's all that matters in my.
And the mansion looks legit. Their hair and makeup, their outfits look legit. It just all look, and the cast is legit, not like that OnlyFans
Yeah,
bullshit that
they were also elevated. Like I was impressed with the set, with that mansion, like you said. It looks
with
like
the
they had
production and the
car
quality, the
service and
HD of it all.
exactly. It looks like they had everything like going and everything was right. And I don't know, shout out to Zeus Network. Like they got this
Straight
going.
up.
Yes.
All
So
right, so I'm gonna break it down. Sorry to cut you off. I'm gonna break it down and just start going down. So, are you excited to see Natalie back? Of course, like they had to have Natalie back.
I'm always excited to see Natalie because she
Yeah,
brings the fucking show. Even though there's a lot of people that really don't like her, but she brings a show and she delivers. And I'm excited to see her. I'm excited to see if it's gonna be all bad girls or are we gonna see like her businesses and stuff like that? Because she runs a lot. So I'm excited to see
that's
Natalie for sure.
that's true. I'm excited to see her with Tanisha because we've never really seen them on the show together. So I'm excited to see Tanisha. Are you excited to see Tanisha?
What? We saw them on Tanisha Gets Married. Remember? They were on
Yeah,
the.
but that wasn't like
That was
living together.
That's true. That's true. Well, yeah, I'm excited to see them, like their dynamic and how they made up because me and you, we used to talk about the lives that they would do, the infamous Instagram lives that they would do, and Tanisha would always be talking shit about Natalie, and Natalie would be
Right.
talking shit about Tanisha. So somewhere from then to now, they made up and they kept it under wraps, but it seemed like they filmed it. So I'm excited to see that and what the hell happened behind the scenes. And now they're okay, apparently.
Me too. It seems like they're super close, but I think they did make up on camera, which I'm excited to see. Are you? I'm excited. I'm also I'm like doing it from like my favorites, like the ones I'm like, eh.
Hmm.
I'm also excited to see Seven in
Hmm.
it, just because she's one of the newer girls. So I never really thought of her like being part of the BGC world, just because she was in one of the newer seasons. That's when I kind of fell off and stopped watching it. But I'm excited to see her on it because she is a baddie.
For sure. I love Seven, to be honest with you. Like, she's just a beautiful person. She's a Virgo and she just elevated herself so much. Like,
Not a
in
Virgo.
Bad Girls Club, you know what I mean? And we keep using this word elevate, but like when you think Bad Girls Club and you think of where she is now, it's like nowhere near that. And I don't know, like she's like a really big YouTuber now, and that's where I kind of want to see her
Yeah,
get
she's,
to,
she's so pretty.
exactly, yeah. And she's reaching a lot of milestones that bad girls haven't reached. So good.
I'm excited to see her fight with Sarah, and so we can jump to that. Are you excited to see Sarah?
She's a paid
What'd
hoe.
you say?
I'm like she's a paid hoe.
Yeah, yeah. I just feel like when I think of BGC like OGs, I don't think of Sarah. You know what I mean? I feel like she's someone who tries hard to be one of them, which I got. Like she does have a big fan base, but still, I feel like she's tired. Like, mm,
Yeah, I mean, she really does have a big fan base. So you Sarah fans don't come for us, but yeah,
come
for
for me out.
sure. I mean, I feel like they could have left Sarah out and they could have brought in like some infamous bitches, like you're saying. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they could
Kristen,
have brought in like the
Kristen or
Kardashians.
Amber.
They could have brought in. There's so many other options that they could have brought
So
in
many.
Sarah. Like yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So going down, I'm actually, I don't know. I'm very, people are going to come for me for this one because people love her. Christina. Like, I'm kind of excited to see her, but I just feel like it's going to be the same thing. How do you feel?
Well, I'm gonna come for you because I love her, but I'm a big Christina fan, and
I am too, but
Christina, if you think about it, the last time we ever saw Christina was in BGC season 9 because she hasn't done anything else like since then.
that's true.
Like she
That's true. And
didn't get, she didn't get a callback for All Stars, like for a Bad Girls
she
Club.
did. She turned it down.
She turned it down supposedly, but Lord knows. I'm thinking she said she filmed like an Oxygen special that she was kind of edited out of supposedly, but
Yeah, it was with Camila and Natalie.
yeah, supposedly she was edited out of that. But yeah, we haven't seen her since her season, so I'm really excited, and I know she's pregnant now, and she's super vulnerable, and I know she had like an addiction drug problem that
Oh,
I
did
really hope
she?
she's open with. Yeah, I think I'm really
Ooh.
like hoping that she was like, and I really like that's one of the rumors why she didn't come back for All Stars because she didn't pass that
Mm.
drug test supposedly.
Oh, I didn't know that. But I mean,
Yeah,
I'm curious to see about what her fight with Natalie is about because during that whole mess of OnlyFans, it looked like they were pretty tight, you know? So, and
right.
then all of a sudden, it seems like they had this huge falling out when they were tight as hell, like the whole time during that whack ass conversation episode, they were like holding hands the whole time. So I'm like, what the hell happened between them? So I don't know.
Yeah, for sure.
And then, I'm excited to see a lot of these girls like Judy. I'm excited to see Judy. I want to see what she brings.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Judy, she was recently on like that Andy Cohen special for reality TV, which was like pretty cool to see Judy there representing for Bad Girls, like on that. And yeah, I mean, she looked better on that show than from like little clips we've seen of her on this. Like, she looks like she's still a hot mess, basically.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I'm excited to see because you know she's crazy. I just hope she doesn't do the whole voodoo thing because that's kind of
Yes, it's so funny because I'm like rewatching season 7 now, and
me too.
the way
It's
she
on
talks,
Hulu.
like in voodoo and shit like that, the way she talks, like I don't know, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm excited to see her, and I hope she's like grown at least some, like she has something different to show, other than her like like her crazy drunk self that she normally shows in front
yeah. I hope she also shows her business side because she does have some side gigs or whatever.
of that.
And so, yeah, so supposedly I don't follow her like that, but I do see that she says that she is the only bad girl who's still signed with that Bum and Murray network production company. But I mean, we'll see what she brings. And then it seems like she's beefing a lot with that one chick, Sydney. And what do you feel about Sydney
I
being
still don't know her honestly.
really? Okay, well, I've known about her from like I don't know how I've known about her because I've seen her like on clips like she was on Black Ink Crew like for a second and then I saw she's on Love and Hip Hop and I watch Love and Hip Hop and she's really extra. I mean she is entertaining so I think she's gonna make either her Janelle and we'll get to her in a second. I feel like they're gonna be like the comedy of the show like the funny ones but I don't know from what I see a lot of girls aren't fucking with Sydney because she's doing too much for the camera, they say.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole Tanisha versus Sydney that we're gonna watch, which
And
is
the Judy versus Sydney, Sarah versus Sydney,
there's
and it looks like
uh-huh.
Seven versus Sydney as well.
I'm excited for all of that. But yeah, basically, like, I really don't know too much about her, about Sydney Star. I know that, I mean, I know now she was on Love and Hip Hop, like, as an alternate or something, a friend of the show. But
Mm-hmm.
other than that, I've really never heard of her or.
Really? Yeah, she's been in a lot. I think she was even like on Empire. I know she's on The Shy. Like she's working.
Interesting. She was on Empire.
I think she's like in a very small clip, but I know she was on The Shy. So I think she has like
I mean, I
she's
believe it. I mean, Rima was on the fucking Empire of all people. Remember?
no, no,
She had
I
her
don't know her.
she had her little skit on the Empire. But yeah,
She's
moving
so
past,
dirty.
she didn't make the fucking cut.
Right, she's dirty. Bye. She's not from Chicago. I'm not claiming. And then, last but not least, Janelle. I'm excited to see Janelle. I know before you said your aunt about her. So, what do you think about Janelle?
Janelle, I didn't find too many clips of her in the trailer, to be honest.
That's true.
Like she was very like backgroundish, so I'm pretty sure she's gonna have a bigger role if she has to. If she was like, I mean, I saw more of Megan than fucking Janelle in this trailer, but
For
yeah,
real.
but I
Speaking
mean, like,
of,
right? But yeah, I mean, Janelle, I'm excited to see what she brings to the table. Like, I know she brings something, and that's why they included her, but I'm just not sure as of right now what that was.
yeah, and I wonder what that Megan beef with Tanisha is about because that was so out of the blue. Because I mean, Loki, who has beef with Tanisha? She seems like she's like the nicest one.
Well,
She
Megan
seems pretty.
likely, like, I don't know if you watch Megan's YouTube videos, like, she doesn't really post on her YouTube channel, but after the last, like, the cast photo dropped where they got getting out of the car and stuff, she dropped like a video talking about how she's beefing with Tanisha because she got paid more than Tanisha for this gig, and Tanisha's like an executive producer, and she's just someone who comes in for some short time and gets to leave.
Damn. Okay. Well,
I don't know
I
how
mean, we'll see
accurate
what.
that is, but I mean, Megan said that in her video.
Yeah. What stood out to you most about the trailer? Like, what are you most excited to see?
I'm excited that there's fights. There's actually fights. I thought they were all gonna
Me
be
too, and they're unedited.
true. They looked very unedited. It looked like how Oxygen will try to like make a joke out of the fights and stuff like that. And
Yes, and like do it slow motion and all the sound effects, and pretty much not even show the fight.
exactly. No, so I'm excited about that, and I'm excited to see that there's actual fights, like you said, and
And it's uncensored.
yeah, uncensored. And yeah, like I thought they were all gonna try to be like these businesswomen who have too much to lose and to be fighting, and you know how they normally be, but they're still fighting, so I'm excited to watch.
Yeah. Yeah, at the end of the day, they're here to put on a show, and it looks like they are. And it's crazy. It looks like so much happens, and they only filmed for like a week or two, right?
It
They didn't
feels
film for
like
that long.
they filmed for like 3 weeks tops, like tops.
Yeah, but yeah, it just seems like there's so much happening, which I mean, I'm down for. But like I said, though, what I was most surprised about was the Christina and Natalie beef, and even to see Seven and Sarah fighting, which I mean, I'm down to see because I want to, I like watching people fight.
Right. What do you think they fought about? Like what could they possibly fight about? Like when you think of those two, like
I don't know. I mean, probably Sarah says something stupid because
yeah, probably.
she probably said something stupid and ignorant about race or something like that. Because Seven did bring up like, oh, like if you weren't like a white bitch who would call the cops, like I would fuck you up pretty much. So
I
I
feel like
mean, what?
I feel like she did fuck her up pretty much.
I know I saw her getting some hits in, and then I'm also curious to see what happens between like Sydney and all the girls because it looks like she's pissing everybody off.
Pretty much, like it does look like she's pissing everyone off. But Seven posted a video on her YouTube channel where like Sydney's in and Janelle is in, and it looks like she was cool with them. And in that video, like it looks like where Sydney and Janelle were making up. So I mean,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
it looks like they're fine now. But I know Sydney did cause a lot of fucking drama apparently. Like
Yeah, it looks like it because I know Judy supposedly quit the show because of Sydney, and then it looks like Tanisha was. I know with that clip of her yelling in the car, she was yelling at Sydney. Like it just looks like Sydney was just pissing everybody off.
right. Well, they also say Judy quit the show because everyone pretty much had their own rooms, their own space, their own
Except her.
rooms, and she had to share with Sydney. Judy and Sydney had to share, and it's like, why then? And it's something that Judy talked about as well. Is apparently Sydney does like these FaceTime shows with clients of hers where she's like butt ass naked, like on FaceTime with these clients who pay her. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure if Judy's sharing rooms with her, she had to like see that. And that's probably why she left also. Poor Judy, honestly.
For real, poor Judy. She always got, and like I also saw that clip of like her saying how she like spit on Sydney and Natalie, like came at Judy and attacked her. Like all this, I saw like I was keeping up with all the drama, like all the behind the scenes stuff. Like I was on Instagram every day, like what happened, what's going on, because I'm a troll. So
Right.
yeah, I mean, what else did you notice about the trailer? What else stood out to you?
I want to see if Natalie ends up in a wig cap again, honestly. I want to see if anyone matches her again.
Does she? I want to see the fight between her and Christina
Right.
because I think Seven was the one who said on her YouTube that was like the craziest fight in the house.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that. I
But
mean,
yeah,
they didn't show too much in the trailer, but I hope we see like an unedited version and it's like a whole fight where there's not too much cut out.
I know. I wonder how many episodes it's going to be.
I'm hoping it's more like a 6 or 7 episode series. It can't be any more than that. I mean, they didn't film for that long.
Right. I was hoping that it'd be 10, but like you said, how long could it be? But okay, so I'm gonna skip real quick because obviously like if it gets picked up for season 2, who would you want to see on season 2?
Yeah, so season 2, I feel like if it gets picked up, which it's already in the works of getting picked up, I can totally see like Jayla being a part of it.
Mm-hmm.
I can see maybe Seven coming back. She's been hanging out with the clique a lot. Obviously Natalie, obviously Tanisha. Like That's how they're getting their money now, and I'm pretty sure they're not gonna let that go.
Yeah. Would you want to see Sarah back?
Not really, honestly.
Me either.
There has been like posting a lot of like IG shit, like how she has like way too much to be stressing, and she posts pictures of like her old Louis shit and her designer stuff, which good for her. But if you're so past bad,
She's so annoying.
like just don't come back. Give your spot to another bitch that we want to watch.
Yeah, I would want to see like some OG girls in. Like I know Tanisha is really close to Amber, and they like made a joke about Amber coming. I would love to see Amber on it because I can see her pissing off everybody. Because Amber doesn't give a fuck.
I would love to see Danny come, honestly.
Yeah, me too. But who knows with that? Like I would love to see the victory. At least Danny,
At least
she's more problematic.
exactly.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know if that'll happen. But like like I said, I would want to see some OGs come back. Like shit, even Shar or something, because I know her and Natalie had beef in the past. But I doubt that'll ever happen because she'd be shopping at my store. I'm saying like someone I would want to see back is Julie, because I just feel like she was season 9 of BGC Mexico. Mm-hmm. Like as much as people love Megan and Erica, like Julie ran that house, and I don't know. I would love to see her on it, but I doubt she'll ever come back on the show.
Yeah, I don't think she'll ever come back. I mean, back when she would do like interviews with like those old, I can't think of like the name, but when they would do those YouTube interviews.
Oh, like the AfterBuzz.
AfterBuzz, yeah. I think she would say that like she would like never do like Bad Girls because she was so like paranoid over how she was edited. Like she's one of those people who blames editing for like everyone hating her, but at the same time,
I feel like I felt like in her season, I wouldn't be surprised if she was like one of the highest paid girls just because she got her ass beat at the reunion a few times. So I feel like the person who gets their ass beat gets a bonus, I would feel like it.
That's how it works.
I would think so because I remember once she how like these fans they're like they'll still comment on it like, oh yeah, that's what you got your ass beat like 10 years ago, like shit like that. Mm-hmm. I remember Julie was like, yeah, it was my job to, and someone was like, well, so you got paid to get your ass beat? She's like, yes, I did. Like pretty much I got paid more to get my ass beat. That's like something she's done. So I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but I feel like also something that someone said about her is that she was like a production puppet, which means like production loved her because she did what they wanted, which caused shit.
I've heard that too, that she basically did everything production wanted her to do, that they would come to her to do shit and she would always willingly and more than happily do it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, she still did it, so I can't even blame production. She could have easily said no. I mean, I would want to see more of Megan because I live for Megan, obviously. I would probably want to see the Claremont twins, which I know that'll never happen because they moved on to like bigger and better things. Like these bitches are on Vogue these days. I don't think they're gonna come back to the Zeus network. Like,
yeah, I would love to see the Claremont twins on it with Jayla too, because they were friends.
With Jayla, because
it looks like Jayla's gonna be on it.
You think they're still friends?
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, I wouldn't probably say friends, but I wouldn't be surprised if they're like cool,
Yeah, like at least cordial. Like they still keep in touch or something.
Yeah. Do you think Dream Doll would ever be on it?
Probably not. She's someone who like, I mean, I don't keep up with her at all whatsoever, but I know her fan base grew a lot when she was on Love and Hip Hop. Mm-hmm. And I'm pretty sure she's like in no need of being on reality TV anymore.
Or what do you think about Winter?
Winter acts like she's too good for Bad Girls Club. She's one of those like, I'm trying to distance myself from Bad Girls Club, but it's like, bitch, she still did it. So
right. And I would love to see Winter and Danny in a house together because they used to be like Judy's.
They used to be like BFFs, and now they like call the cops on each other, which
and that's surprising to me because I felt like that was such a random pairing to be like best friends, Danny and Winter.
For sure. I used to love watching their videos together though. Like
too. Me too. One of those.
My favorite one was like the gingerbread one where like Danny like wants to make her so perfect and Winter's like, it's not a competition, babe. Like she was just so condescending towards Danny, and Danny's like
she was always kind of a bitch to Danny.
Caught it. Like I feel like Danny never caught it, but me as a viewer, I'm like, why are you letting Winter talk to you like that?
That's what I'm saying. And I've seen like interviews with like Danny and Gabby when they talk about Winter, and Gabby was like, Danny let her treat her like shit, and like she's like, she wouldn't even help out my parents, but she would always help out this bitch. So I would love to see that pair in a house together, but like I said, it doesn't seem very likely.
Right. I would love to see Morgan, but Morgan would never do it. Like Morgan is
You
just,
don't think so?
I doubt it, dude. She's like so successful, and I'm pretty sure that dude she used to date left her a chunk of change that she doesn't have to work anymore.
But still, I mean, being on TV is good exposure for your brands and stuff like that, whether you fight or not, you know. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if she does come on eventually because her and Natalie are good friends, supposedly, from what it looks like.
Are they good friends? I've never
Hmm.
seen them interact online, and I follow them both, but I have no idea.
It seems like they're cool.
They're good
I don't
friends.
know. You know who I wouldn't want to see, and people are hyping it up?
Mhm.
Lauren from the Chicago season. Exactly. Exactly.
Lauren. Oh,
Exactly.
okay. I know who you're talking about. She was really pretty, but like Delilah said, she was a hood bitch.
Yeah, and I mean, there's nothing with being hood. Like we all like a little hood, but the
Nothing
thing is,
wrong
she
with that,
just
but she just,
doesn't do it for me. It's like
I
there's
know.
nothing unique about her. Like, what's your favorite season of BGC? I wish season 2 was on Hulu. I need season 2 on Hulu.
I probably liked season 5, honestly, with Morgan and like Leah and Kristen. Such a good
Cat,
season.
Cat, she
Yeah.
would be so good in the show.
Yeah, she would be good, honestly. And she's someone who hasn't completely gone away. Like she still has a presence on social media and stuff.
And she's bougie, and she seems like she's cool with Natalie and Tanisha.
Right. She'd be good on the show, like for season 2 for sure.
No, I agree. I mean, is there anything else you want to add to this video?
No, I think that pretty much wraps it up, to be quite honest with you. Like that's all we really have on the BGC trailer. If we missed anything, just comment below. If you guys have any bad girls that you guys want to see on season 2, comment below, and hopefully we'll see them on season 2 on Zeus.
All right. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Please like, subscribe, and if you're still here, thank you guys so much. And yeah.